Hello everyone, welcome back to CyberYaan YouTube channel. This is part 2 of a Python programming series. In part 1 we have learned what Python is and how to install it on our system. If you haven't watched that yet, make sure to check it out. I'll drop the link in the description. So today we'll be moving ahead with one of the most important fundamentals in Python. Those are variables and data types. So let's get started. So the section 1 is about what are variables. So think of a variable as a container or a box where you can store information. For example, if you want to store your name, age or marks, you can use variables in Python. Let's create some variable, guys. First of all, I created a variable name of name. Inside this, we'll create a data type. After that, we have created another age name of variable in which we have stored an positive integer. After that, we have another variable that is marks. So inside marks, let me store some value like this 87.9. Then afterwards, let's call our first function, that is print parenthesis function, and inside print parenthesis function, let's call our variable. Those variables are name, age and marks. So variable do not explicit declaration in Python. Python automatically declares the type of variable when you assign a value. So now I want you to pause the video and try writing your own variables. Maybe your name, age, and favorite hobby. Save the file and run it. Let's see the practical implementation. So yeah, we have fetched out its value. So you can also do the same working to creating a variable as well as to store the values inside my variables. So the section 2 is about rules for variables. So we have multiple rules. So with the help of these rules, we can create our variables. So the variable name must start with a letter or an underscore. It basically cannot start with a letter, cannot contain special characters like hashtag, percentage symbol, at the rate, and Python is case sensitive. So whatever you have to write, you have to write as it is. So let's see. Let us create a variable name of underscore name equals to. I can pass a string. The name of the string is valid. After that, I can also place another variable age 1. So age 1 equals to 25. So guys, over here, one of these two variables is not a variable. The naming rule of variable state, it basically always start with a letter. Okay, you cannot start with a number, you cannot start with an underscore. So basically underscore name is an invalid variable over here. So whenever I call this variable inside my print parenthesis function, afterwards I can also call the another variable that is h1. Let's call this. So yeah, so over here uh, underscore name equals to valid, as well as we can't pass one name equals to, let us take some value that is invalid. So over here hashtag one, over here one name is not a valid variable over here. We cannot create a variable like this. So this is an invalid variable, so my interpreter does not recognize this as a proper variable and throws us an syntax error. So this is about creating a variable and storing multiple values inside those variables. So the third section is about, guys, uh, the data types present inside my Python programming. So first of all, we have data types in Python programming. So the number one data type in Python is numbers. So inside numbers store multiple sub data types. These data types are int, float, and complex. So let us create some variables over here. A equals to 10, B equals to 3.14, and C equals to 2 plus 3j. something like that. So we have created three variables over here. So these three variables contain different numbers. Over here inside a variable we have integer, inside b variable we have float numbers, and in c variable we have a complex number, that is 2 plus 3. So I can call these variables inside my print parenthesis function. So let's call them simultaneously step by step with the help of a comma. Yeah, I can retrieve the values. Those values are present inside my variables. So the second type of data type is strings. So I can create a variable over here. The name of this variable is greeting. Greeting equals to, let's say, hello Python. So the name of this variable is greeting, and this variable stored the value, that is hello Python. So second type of data types are string. So inside strings, let us create a variable. The name of this variable is greeting. So inside greetings, let us store hello Python. After that, let us call an print parenthesis function. Inside this function, let us place greeting dot upper parenthesis. So greeting dot upper parenthesis gives us the output in the uppercase. Whatever the string we have, it's just basically convert into the uppercase. Afterwards, let us create another print parenthesis function, and in this let us create greetings dot lower parenthesis. So greeting dot lower parenthesis is responsible to convert the all the data inside my lower parenthesis function. Then we have print parenthesis function. So inside print parenthesis function we have greeting, long brackets. In long brackets we have 0 to 5. Basically this is known as my slicing start from the whole number. Basically we have the concept of indexing in Python programming, so we can access our items present inside my variables with the help of indexing. And my indexing always start with an whole number. It means indexing will start from 0 and goes up to the n number of terms. So these are the second type of data types. Then we have booleans. So inside boolean we have two values. These values are either true or false. Let us create a variable over here, is underscore active. Then let us pass a boolean value to it. So we have true as a boolean value. After that, let us call our print parenthesis function. So over here, let us pass a comparison operator to this. 5 is greater than 3, so that's a corrected value. So we got the output like 5 is greater than 3, so it's the value, it's the true value. So at the output section we have something like this result, we have true. So this is a boolean value. So I can also check the type inside print parenthesis function. Let us check the type of my variable. This variable is underscore active, is underscore active. So the class over here is class bool. So class bool is the class boolean. Then we have more data types, like we have list, we have tuples. So inside list, we are creating a variable, but inside a variable we are storing multiple values to it. So over here let us create a variable. The name of this variable is fruits equals to, inside long brackets let us place some data, like we can store apple, we can store green, and we can store something like cherry. So here we have created a variable name of fruits, and I have stored three different items to it. Starting from an index point 0, from where index point 0 recognize apple, index point 1 recognize green, and index point 2 recognize as cherry. So this index point is basically known as indexing. So through indexing we can fetch our items present inside my variables, present inside my items. So over here let us call print parenthesis function, and inside print parenthesis function let us pass my variable over here. And inside variable, let us pass an index point, that is 0. So after passing the index point 0 inside long brackets, inside print parenthesis function, and after my after my variable name, that is my fruits. So fruits long bracket 0. So with the help of long bracket 0, I can pass, I can fetch, I can retrieve my variable, I can retrieve my data, that is apple. Then we have something like, we have a method over here. The name of this method is append parenthesis function. So guys, append parenthesis function is a method. A method is basically used to perform a specific task. So over here, dot append parenthesis function is going to perform its specific task, that it's going to store the value at the end of my list. So over here, fruits is my variable and mango is the data item. So mango is going to store at the last of my list. So whenever I call this print parenthesis function, and inside this, let us call fruit. So we can see the result over here. So this is about tuples, this is about list. So let's see about tuples. So tuple is also a data type present inside my Python programming. So let us create tuples. So we have a variable name of colors. So tuples are created with the help of round brackets, and in tuples we can also store multiple data items inside a single variable. Then we have blue, print parenthesis function. Let us call my colors variable, and after colors variable, if I place long brackets over here, I can just fetch the second item that is present inside my colors variable. Then guys, then I have another type of data item, that is a dictionary data item. So inside dictionary, we have something like key value pair. We have a key value pair inside a variable. So with the help of keys, I can call my values, and we have key value pair, that is a relationship between a key and a value. So over here, we have a variable name of student. Let us create a variable name of student, and inside this, let us place some values. For example, name. Inside name, name is basically my key, and I have that value, that is Sujal. Name Sujal. Then I have age. At age, I have something like 23. Then let's go towards our course. So course is Python. So this is a dictionary that has been created by me. So let while calling this dictionary, let us see if it's retrieving me the data that we have. Shift enter this one. Yes, we are successfully having our data, whatever the data we have present inside my student variable. So let us see if I want to fetch my name inside my students variable. So students, this is all about my data types. These data types are present inside my Python programming, and there are many more, but these are the fundamental data types, those are present inside my Python programming. So guys, pause the video and try creating your own dictionary with your name, age, and favorite programming language. So you can pause this video, and basically this is the engagement tip. This is basically a tip that I'm giving to you. You have to create your own dictionary with your name, age, and favorite programming language.